Imagine this. There's a global pandemic. You've been told to stay in your house. Oh, wait. That already happened. Let's try this one. You're arguing with your spouse. She tells, that's not a good vibe either. Forget about it. How about this? Tonight, I'm sharing my 5 whiskeys I can't live without. From a go-to sipper that's become a staple to the ultimate pour for special occasions. But with so much to pick from, how can we narrow it down to just 5? And that's a great question. You gotta stick around to find out. It's a Simple Whiskey Show.
Simple whiskey, Cyncere. Here to keep it 100. What's the ABV? Keep it simple. Simple whiskey, and be sweeter.
Welcome back to the Simple Whiskey Show. I'm Cyncere, and tonight it's all about the 5 bottles I can't live without. These should be a part of your journey as a whiskey lover, each with a story that makes them uniquely special to you, and each pour has a role to fill. We're covering the go-to sipper, your cheap mixer, Friday night pour, impress your guest bottle, and your special occasion pour. Before we get started, take a quick second to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on your notification bells to stay up to date on all things Simple Whiskey. So let's take a walk down memory lane and dive into my 5 bottles. Let's go. What makes a daily pour or a go-to sipper? To me, this is a bottle that at the end of the day, I can have a pour of this whenever, wherever, with whoever I want to have it. It should be readily available to you, and it shouldn't break the bank. So for me, my current daily sipper outside of Buffalo Trace, Ben Holladay Soft Red Wheat Bottled in Bond. This 100 proof gem is one I've come to appreciate, especially now that it's become more readily available in my area. It's balanced, smooth, and full of weeded sweetness that's perfect for winding down after a long day. When I got my first bottle of this, Ben Holladay was not easy to come by here in Virginia. I had to pick up my first couple of these in Maryland. Shout out to S&W Liquor, by the way. But recently, it's been popping up more frequently closer to home. Thank goodness for that. It's a bottled in bond bourbon and carries a mash bill of 51% corn, 45% wheat, 4% malted barley. If you're a fan of wheated bourbons, this is definitely one to try. Ben Holladay isn't just a sipper to me, it's a daily reminder that great whiskey doesn't have to break the bank or come with a treasure map. The second bottle on this list, my go-to mixer. I used to call it my cheap mixer, but as of late, just like groceries, even my mixer seemed to go up in price. When it comes to mixing, I tend to reach for Woodford Reserve Double Oaked. Keep in mind that the main cocktails that I even mix up are just variations of old fashions more often than not. This one changed the game for me, especially after I went to the Woodford distillery. We went to the distillery, got a tour, and once you're in the tour, you go to the little bar, and I had one of their chocolate old fashions, and it hit the mark. This 90.4 proof bourbon is aged in 2 barrels, with the second being heavily toasted, lightly charred. The result is a whiskey that's brimming with dark chocolate, caramel, maple syrup, toasted oak flavors, perfect for cocktails that need a little extra depth. Even when it's not in a cocktail, Woodford Reserve Double Oaked is a great sipper to have neat. So what's that saying? Once you've had a chocolate old fashioned, you don't go back? No, I'm kidding. Anyway, next up is that end of the week pour that you adore. This is a bottle that you don't typically have enough on hand to reach for as a regular sipper, but just enough on hand that you always seem to have it available for a Friday night pour. My current Friday night pour, Eagle Rare 10 Year. This bottle has been part of some incredible memories for me. Back when it was more readily available, I had this in my decanter in my office many jobs ago, of course. My team of managers and I would get together on Friday nights after work and plan for the week ahead. At 90 proof, it's approachable but still packs enough flavor just to keep things interesting. Aged for 10 years, it offers notes of caramel, dark fruit, and oak with a long, satisfying finish. These days, Eagle Rare is exactly that, somewhat rare. Every pour takes me back to the Friday nights I spent in the office with my guys. Good company, good whiskey, and endless possibilities. Next on the list, impress your guests. To me, this bottle is more than just like your everyday traditional bottle. It either holds a story, a unique flavor, or just downright enjoyable for its own reason. When I want to impress my guests, there's nothing better than Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend. This is a bourbon meant to be savored with good company and an even better cigar. It's rich, bold, layered notes of dark chocolate, leather, and dried fruit. Every sip is a conversation starter with this. There's only one problem. I'm down to my last few pours, and finding another bottle of this is not gonna be easy. But when I think about it, that just makes it that much more special when I do crack this with friends. To me, Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend isn't just whiskey, it's an experience. Last, and certainly not least, the special occasion bottle. This is one you pull out when you hit a milestone. Whether you or someone close to you has gotten married, you got a promotion, or had a baby, this is a bottle you go to when it's time to toast. My special occasion pour at the moment, George T. Stagg. This 135 proof powerhouse is a celebration in a glass. I was lucky enough to win it in the Virginia ABC lottery, and it's been my go-to for milestones ever since. It's bold, complex, and unforgettable with notes of cherry, oak, deeper spice. It also won the Ultimate Pour 2024 in the 12 Days of Whiskey tournament recently. So whether it's a birthday, an anniversary, or just a moment worth raising a glass, George T. Stagg always delivers. It's proof that sometimes life's best moments deserve life's best whiskey. From the daily sipper to the special occasion bottle, these bottles aren't just about what's inside. They're about the memories, the stories, the people I've shared them with. These are the 5 whiskeys I can't live without. Let me know in the comments what your must-have whiskeys are. And if you're just starting your collection, check out the video I just put up on how to build the perfect lineup. Remember, whiskey is about more than proof and price. It's about finding the bottles that speak to you and sharing them with the people you enjoy speaking with. So until next time, may your glasses be full and your memories be great. As always,